In the quiet town of Elmridge, population 2,203, everyone knew everyone, or so they thought. Nestled between rolling hills and endless pine, it was the kind of place where doors were left unlocked and gossip spread faster than wildfire. But everything changed the day Marla James vanished. Marla wasn't just any nurse at Elmridge General. She was the nurse, the one who stayed overtime, who brought brownies to the night shift, who knew every patient's birthday. Widowed young and without children, she'd thrown herself into her work and the community. Everyone trusted Marla. It was a rainy Tuesday in October when Marla failed to show up for her 7 a.m. shift. At first, her co-workers assumed she'd overslept or had car trouble. But by noon, the unease had turned to panic. Her phone rang endlessly. A neighbor reported her car still in the driveway. Police were called. Her cozy cottage on Maple Lane was undisturbed. Lights off, door locked, no signs of forced entry. But her purse, keys, and phone were still inside. The only thing missing was Marla. The entire town mobilized. Flyers were printed. Search parties swept the woods. Candlelight vigils filled the evenings. And yet, days passed. No clues, no trace. At first, authorities suspected a random abduction. A stranger passing through. Maybe someone she'd met online, though no evidence of dating apps or secret communications was found. Security camera footage from nearby stores revealed nothing. Her bank account remained untouched. Still, something didn't sit right with Detective Andrea Klein, the lead investigator. There was no struggle, she later said. It was as if Marla vanished willingly, or someone she trusted walked her out the door. As the investigation deepened, so did the picture of Marla's life. Behind the cheery smile and impeccable scrubs lay shadows. A coworker mentioned she'd seemed distracted lately. Another recalled seeing her argue in the hospital parking lot 2 weeks before her disappearance, with a man. His name was Dr. Alex Rourke. Rourke was new to town, a recently divorced physician with a brilliant resume and piercing charm. He and Marla had grown close, very close as it turned out. Text messages, deleted but recovered, showed an intense but rocky affair. Passion, jealousy, accusations. But that wasn't the bombshell. When police obtained a warrant to search Marla's attic, they found a sealed box tucked behind insulation. Inside were letters, some decades old, from a man named Jameson Reed, a convicted felon imprisoned for armed robbery and assault. The letters were romantic, implicative, and signed, "Your husband." Records confirmed it. Marla had secretly married Jameson when she was 22 and working in a prison infirmary. No one in Elmridge knew. She'd changed her last name after his imprisonment and buried the past, until perhaps it came back. When detectives tracked Jameson down, they discovered he had been released 6 months prior on parole, and had listed Elmridge as his post-release address, a fact no one seemed to catch. Neighbors recalled a quiet man renting the above-garage apartment of the old Miller place, just 4 blocks from Marla's home. Surveillance footage confirmed he'd been there, incognito, and worse, fingerprints found in Marla's attic matched his. But the twist came when forensic teams re-examined Marla's computer and found a half-written letter, a confession. She had known Jameson was out. She'd invited him to town. She wanted closure, maybe even reconciliation, but she'd also feared him. Ultimately, it wasn't Jameson who was arrested. It was Dr. Rourke. A neighbor's security camera had captured him leaving Marla's home at 10:34 p.m., the night before she disappeared, looking frantic. GPS data put him near Miller's garage apartment around midnight. Detectives believe Rourke discovered Marla's secret: the ex-con husband, the letters, the plan to leave town. In a jealous rage, he confronted her. She refused him. They argued. She fell or was pushed. In a panic, he stashed her body beneath the floorboards of the very place Jameson had once stayed, attempting to frame him. Marla's body was discovered 37 days later, buried beneath the floor in a shallow grave lined with old blankets from her home. The entire town mourned. Her funeral overflowed with those she'd helped, healed, and touched. Dr. Rourke was sentenced to life without parole. Jameson, ironically, had left town weeks earlier, unaware of the storm around him. Elmridge never fully recovered. A bench was placed outside the hospital with her name engraved on a brass plate. Marla James, a heart that healed. And though seasons passed and new nurses came and went, no one ever filled her shoes or forgot the woman whose secret life, broken love, and tragic end revealed that even in the quietest towns, the loudest secrets can lie just beneath the surface.